Solid JJ's latest video is called The Worst of the Spider-Verse. And this bit is going to be on the very first iteration of the Spider-Verse we got from the 90s Spider-Man cartoon series. Which I loved, by the way. It's funny as I think about it, when someone reminded me of that. He's like, well, thinking back on it, like, yeah, if we ever do get a Spider-Man 98, we'll actually get to see that Spider-Man be able to punch somebody. Because, you know, in the original show, like, everyone says, like, yeah, my guy at the comic book store told me, like, yeah, have you ever realized that Spider-Man never punched anyone in that show? And then now that I was thinking back about it, it's like, yeah, no, huh? That's I realize that he never did punch anybody. It's crazy. Just a little thing I just realized that when I'm after seeing this video. So I thought I'd just bring it up as a little thing that I did not know. So, but yeah, so we're gonna get a little bit of the very iteration of Spider-Verse called The Worst of the Spider-Verse. And I'm curious to see how this one's gonna go. As because Solid JJ never fails to make me laugh. And this one's like 3 minutes and 20 seconds long. Well, it's probably less long than that than when he usually does sponsors at the end. But yeah, either way, it's going to give me like 2.5 minutes of making me laugh. So anyways, without any further ado, let's watch it.
Madam Web, where am I, and who are they?
These are the Spider-Men of other worlds, all with traits unique to themselves.
I'm rich and successful. I'm a scientist. I'm a Protestant. Oh, and I have 6 arms. I really think that'd just be me. And I'm a clone. Does that really count? You let the Protestant in, right? Hey, what about you?
Yeah,
well, I
right?
really think of...
Yeah, that one, well, the voice actor from from the real world basically dressed up as Spider-Man, which feels funny as I think about it. That was a funny reveal at the end. I was like, what? Holy shit. This is like they're actually doing the actual voice actor and a Spider-Man suit, making him go introduce Stan Lee. Crazy.
You have any qualities that make me stand out? Really? Did your wife turn into a water clone too? You'd be stranger somehow if I said no. Huh. Are you white? Oh, so you're racist, Spider-Man. No. You're racist, Spider-Man.
I love how that just comes out of nowhere. It's just like, oh, you some a race? Are you racist? Oh my god, it's so funny to bring that up nowadays, but even then, oh my god. It's funny and not funny at the same time how often that can actually happen.
I'm gonna be eventually racist, you idiot.
Please, settle down. Not one of you has even asked me why I brought you here.
Because I'm rich
Yeah.
and successful?
No, Jack, there's a villain that has threatened the entirety of the multiverse that only the combined power of you Spider-Men can handle. You see, your target is none other than
Evil Spider-Man.
Yeah, I figured that was
I mean, it'd be obvious though, an evil Spider-Man, wouldn't it be? In a Spider-Man show? In a Spider-related story? Before we got the Inheritors? I don't remember if we got Morlun in the comics before or after this aired, so I think it was a little bit after this aired, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that.
If I may, I just have one big question for you.
He's right, if that'll make you feel more comfortable.
No, that's not what it is. Listen, my biggest question is, if this is a multiversal threat, and you needed the power of Spider-Man to do it, why did you just grab 5 of us?
What do you mean?
Well,
Well, to be fair, the multiverse wasn't that big back then, and when this TV show aired. So, imagine the Marvel multiverse was a lot more shorter, was a lot more smaller back then compared to it is now, because Marvel decided to just expand the multiverse. So it was a very small multiverse, I could say. That's, I'd say, the more reason behind that, anyway.
what I mean is, if it's a multiversal threat to this degree, why didn't you just grab every Spider-Man from every multiverse?
I did.
Yeah. This was before Spider-Verse became a thing, of course. So there wasn't as many Spider-Man as there is, and from this time this episode aired. So, yeah. That's my reason, at least.
5 Spider-Men in the multiverse?
But that can't be. There should be infinite worlds to choose from.
No, there's only like 15 universes. What? Yeah, there's only 15.
I mean, 15 universes makes sense. Again, back in the 90s, the Marvel multiverse wasn't that big compared to it is now. So, makes sense why there's only 15 universes and only like 5 Spider-Men.
It's the multiverse, not the infinite verse. There's multiple. There's only like 15 worlds to pick from. You guys think this is it? This is really all we got.
I can't believe
In
that.
5 of those remaining 10 worlds, the only difference is McDonald's is spelled with the M-A-C, and then in one of them, there's just one guy. The one universe is just one person. I tried talking to him. I said, hey, what's going on here? And he said, well, he didn't say anything. He's only one guy. He never really figured out the whole language thing.
This is a bit of a major letdown. I mean, this is just...
Okay, today it would be, but back then, it was huge. Let's be real. Anyone who saw it when they were younger it wasn't a huge letdown. This was epic to end. Well, it was a great way to end this animated series before it the conclusion ended on a cliffhanger, unfortunately. But cliffhanger, happy ending. I was like, man, fingers crossed. I do hope we get a Spider-Man 98 because they did tease Spider-Man in X-Men 97. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. They give us Spider-Man 98. We all want that. It will make you money, Disney, Marvel. Please, please do that.
Creative as the universe got. One of us got rich, one of us got robot arms, and one of us is a Protestant. So you're just like a bigot overall. Knock it off.
Wait,
One of us got rich, one of us got robot arms, and one of us is a Protestant. So you're just like a bigot overall. Knock it off.
Oh, just so... I can see why he says that from the way he's talking, but still. Funny.
Darling Spider-Man, listen, I need you all to cooperate. I need you to put all of your differences aside and combine your might to defeat this evil foe.
You're right, Madam Web. As different as we all are, there's probably one thing we can all agree on. With great power equals great responsibility.
Well, I changed the line a little bit. Great power there comes great responsibility. Why equals? Unless it's part of a bit, I don't understand, but hey.
Hey, that's pretty good. Where'd you learn that one? Well, in my universe, Uncle Ben told me that before he passed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear your Uncle Ben died. Wait, are you guys saying that your Uncle Ben wasn't shot by that robber? The one we let get away? No, I stopped that guy.
What are the odds? I mean, we knew the Armored Spider-Man had his Uncle Ben lived. Maybe the others did too. I wouldn't think about that, honestly, but imagine him being the only one where his Uncle Ben died. But somehow they all became Spider-Man. Well, it makes sense for the Armored Spider-Man. I mean, considering he has a big ego, but still tries to do good with a big-ass ego. What a surprise. I mean, I didn't think about that, though.
That wasn't a problem. There aren't words to express
Well,
it. No, I stopped that guy. I stopped him. That wasn't a problem. There aren't words to express how I feel right now. In my world, there are.
Prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
And good luck, Spider-Man.
Away!
Did you see that?
They all just jump into the bird, burning to death. What the? Let me see why. Oh yeah, because it looks fiery and red outside. I mean, come on. Could it really be that fiery? I'm just saying. Well, it's a funnier way to basically end the game, though. to be honest, his face is perfect for this too.
Did you see that? They just jumped out the window, all of them, all at once. Why would they do that? You can clearly see everything's on fire around here. I mean, where are you gonna go? You don't even know where we are. I don't even know where we are. It's just like the Twilight Zone. I don't know.
Then why are you there? Why do you pick this spot?
Well, now you see why we included the clone. All right, start the printer up.
Clone printer. Makes perfect sense.
This video-
Sponsor? Yep. Yeah. 2 minutes and 48 seconds to make me laugh. Again, Solid JJ. You never disappoint me. Oh man, that was my favorite by far. Probably like this year anyway. That was probably one of my favorites from this year so far. The Transformers one is almost up there too, but yeah, after looking at everything else, I'm just like, the only other one I can think of is the superhero, the Marvel editorial. Oh no, it wasn't the Marvel because it was DC too. The comic book editorial room. That's up to that one made me fucking laugh too. Those are probably my top 3 that I can think of this year that made me laugh a lot. So. Just saying. Yeah, but this one's definitely up there. I know this probably isn't going to be the last one of the year, but still. That one takes the cake for me. You know, being a huge Spider-Man fan, being a loving Spider-Verse, and, remember watching this episode when it aired on Jetix and Disney XD back in the day. I loved it. I didn't think of this coming, and then lo and behold, it would foreshadow decades later the Spider-Verse and more of the multiverse that would later expand because Marvel needs to expand its multiverse for other things. So yeah. Definitely no disappointment here from me, Jolly JJ. Again, you never make me feel to laugh. 11 out of 10 as always. 11 out of 10 as always.